Hello and welcome to Listen to English. This video is designed for B1 level English learners. If you'd like to listen to easier or more advanced stories, please check out our other videos on the channel. Today's story is about a man named Ethan. He's moving into a new apartment, and well, things don't go as planned. You'll laugh, you'll relate, and maybe you'll even learn a few new words along the way. Our channel is growing with you, and your feedback means a lot to us. Please share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. Now, sit back, relax, and let's give the floor to Ethan.
Hi there, my name is Ethan, and today I have a lot to tell you. Actually, I don't even know where to begin. Maybe with the door or the washing machine? No, wait, let's start at the very beginning. You know that feeling when you think you're finally becoming an adult? That was me last month standing in front of my brand new apartment, holding a heavy box in one hand and a half-eaten sandwich in the other. The key was shining in the sunlight. I smiled. This is it, I said to myself. A new chapter, a new life, a new broken lock? Yes. The first thing I discovered about my perfect apartment was that the key didn't fit properly. I spent 10 minutes twisting, pushing, pulling, and whispering encouraging words to the door like, "Come on, buddy, work with me." Finally, the door opened and I fell straight into the living room. Smooth, Ethan. Very smooth. The room looked smaller than I remembered. Maybe because the landlord had removed the furniture since my last visit. There was a smell, too, like old pizza and cleaning products, had gotten married and were now living unhappily ever after. But it was mine, my space, my chaos. I started unpacking. The first box was labeled kitchen stuff. Inside, I found 3 forks, 1 plate, and a single spoon. Apparently, I owned the bare minimum for surviving a zombie apocalypse. I plugged in my mini fridge, and it made a sound, like an angry dragon trapped inside. Then I tried to turn on the stove, nothing. No gas, no flame, just silence. I made a mental note, call the gas company. Then came the washing machine. I proudly connected it to the water pipe. Well, I thought I did. 2 minutes later, my kitchen looked like a swimming pool. Water everywhere. I grabbed the only towel I had and began my heroic rescue mission. Spoiler alert, the towel lost the battle. After 3 hours of cleaning, I decided to take a break. I sat on the floor, surrounded by boxes, and realized I hadn't eaten since morning. I checked the fridge. It was humming, but completely empty. I sighed and ordered pizza. The delivery guy arrived 20 minutes later. When I opened the door, he smiled and said, "Wow, are you remodeling or something?" "No," I said. "I'm just living my best life." The next morning, I woke up to a strange sound. Meow. Wait, what? I didn't have a cat. I looked around and saw a small, fluffy creature staring at me from the corner. It had big green eyes and an expression that said, "Welcome to my house, human." Apparently, I had an uninvited roommate. The cat, I later named her Lucy, refused to leave. I tried everything. Food, open doors, kind words. She stayed. So I accepted my fate. Lucy was now my roommate. Day 3 was all about setting up the Wi-Fi. I followed the instructions carefully. Plug the cable, connect to the router, enter the password. Simple, right? Wrong. The password was written in a handwriting that looked like a spider had learned calligraphy. I tried Wi-Fi 1, 2, 3. Nope, my Wi-Fi. Nope. Please work. Also, nope. After 1 hour, I finally guessed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABCD. Victory. Then the connection dropped. I called the internet company. Hello, how can I help you? Yes, hi, my Wi-Fi is not working. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes, twice. Please try again. I turned it off and on. It's still not working. Please try one more time. At that point, I began questioning my life choices. On day 5, I met my upstairs neighbor. She knocked on my door holding a broom. Excuse me, she said. Are you the new tenant? Yes, that's me. Then please stop vacuuming at midnight. Oh, sorry. That wasn't me. That was my washing machine. Your washing machine sounds like a helicopter. Yes, I said. It's a special model. We both laughed. Her name was Sophie, and she turned out to be very nice. She even helped me fix the broken cabinet door. In exchange, I offered her leftover pizza. That's how our friendship started, with pizza and noise complaints. By the end of the first week, things started to improve. I managed to install curtains, set up the Wi-Fi, for real this time, and even cook pasta without setting off the fire alarm. Lucy, the cat, finally used the litter box instead of my laundry basket. Progress. But of course, life had one more surprise waiting. One night, I was lying in bed, finally relaxed, when I heard a loud dripping sound. Drip, drip, drip. I looked up. The ceiling was leaking. Water slowly fell into a bowl I had placed there just in case. I smiled. At least now I'm prepared. I called the landlord the next morning. Hi, it's Ethan. There's a leak in the ceiling. Oh, again? He said. Again? What do you mean, again? Yeah, the last tenant mentioned something similar. Don't worry. It's just the upstairs bathroom. Comforting. Very comforting. A repairman came 2 days later. He looked at the ceiling, nodded, and said, Yep, that's definitely a leak. Thank you, I said. Very professional diagnosis. After 2 weeks, my apartment was finally functional well, mostly. I had working electricity, half-functioning Wi-Fi, and a very judgmental cat. But it felt like home. Every box I unpacked, every mistake I made, it all became part of the story of my new life. Sometimes, when I sit on my small balcony and drink coffee from my single cup, I look around and think, maybe growing up isn't about having everything perfect. Maybe it's about learning to laugh when things go wrong. Lucy jumps on my lap, purrs loudly, and I smile. Because somehow, in this tiny, chaotic apartment, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Great job! You've just finished listening to a full B1 level English story. In this video, you practiced listening to everyday English, learned new vocabulary about home life, and followed Ethan's funny but relatable adventure. Our channel Listen to English is growing and improving with you. Please share your ideas, feedback, and suggestions in the comments. We'd love to know what you think and what topics you'd like to hear next. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video.